All right, folks. So the Korean War lasted for 3 years between 1950 and 1953. It was the first hot war of the Cold War. Um, and let me give you some background information. So during the Second World War, the Allies of America, England, and France decided to divide Korea along the 38th parallel, right here down the middle. The North was under the trusteeship of the Soviet Union. The South was under the trusteeship of the Americans. And two different countries developed. The North Korea became a communist country. The South Koreans became a non-communist democratic countries. Both countries, North and South, wanted to be the one responsible for reuniting Korea under their control. And then in 1950, after a series of small skirmishes at the border here at the 38th parallel, war broke out between North and South Korea. The U.S. backed and fought with the South Koreans, and the Chinese fought and backed with the North Koreans. The Chinese at this point had converted to communism and were technically on the Soviet side. Initially, American and United Nations forces pushed deep into North Korea. However, China entered the war and pushed the Americans back into the South. So the U.S. got as far as this blue line right here, which is the farthest UN advance. Now, these soldiers were operating under UN pretenses, but for the most part, they were totally American soldiers. After 3 years of pretty vicious fighting, the two sides fought to a virtual stalemate, and the country decided to stay divided at the 38th parallel. Now, the interesting part about that is that there's a zone that essentially is demilitarized, where there's no military forces allowed, where the North and South Koreans can come and meet and discuss issues. Your job today is to think about the question, who started the Korean War?